80% of the premature deaths we experience as a nation are attributable to those three things each of us has the capacity to control. Our daily use, if you will, of feet, forks, and fingers. The CDC projects that should current trends persist, by or about the middle of this century, 1 in 3 Americans will have diabetes. There are about 27 million diagnosed diabetics in the U.S. right now, 1 in 3. It's over 100 million people. When I went to medical school, they taught us about 2 kinds of diabetes, juvenile onset and adult onset. Basically, it's on my watch that what used to be a chronic disease of overweight, sedentary, middle-aged adults evolved into a pediatric scourge. And our collective societal response when people under the age of 10 started getting adult-onset diabetes was to change the name. I consider type 2 diabetes a euphemism. I consider it a name we applied because we really didn't want to confront the truth. This is adult-onset diabetes. No child should ever get this disease. It is societal failure at the most egregious level. And it isn't where the story ends. When 7- and 8-year-olds are getting what used to be adult-onset diabetes, they will have had it for a decade by the time they turn 17 and 18. It simply stands to reason that those young people will start turning up in our ERs with angina pectoris and myocardial infarction. I know the story of a 17-year-old boy who's had a triple coronary bypass. I occasionally hear about others like him. I shudder to think the day may dawn when angina is an adolescent rite of passage alongside acne. It sounds impossible, but when I went to medical school, adult onset diabetes in kids sounded just about as unlikely.